it would have cut me out. Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the Ted Show. I am very excited to have this very young, talented artist, and I say young in a very complimentary way, on the show. We love our musical guests. I love your background. It looks all good. We had some technology issues, but isn't that the way things go? Welcome to the show. I didn't get to ask you how to pronounce your name, which is why I'm not going to butcher it. So tell us a little bit about you. They want to know the story. And by the way, I want to let you know that whoever chose the title, it's a great title because we had tons of people comment and say, yes, you are beautiful. So there you go. Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Marinna Andriopoulos. I'm 16 years old, and I have always loved music. It's just been something I've always loved doing. I've been writing music and singing since I was 6 years old. I actually wrote my first song at 6.
What did you write your first song about? I love that kind of story. What do you think, like as a 6-year-old, I'm pretty sure I was eating dirt. I'm not sure there was. So what are you thinking about where you write a song at 6?
My first song that I ever wrote was about Christmas. And then the second one right after that was about summer. And I still have those songs. Like I still have them in my notebook that I go back and look at and just see how far I've come. And then from then on, I've been able to write and sing, and I've been in choirs and musical theaters and all these different things that I love doing. And it was this year, or last year, when we were in quarantine, and I got to write again, and I didn't get to write for a while. It was just like everything got so busy, and there was always something that we had to do, and I didn't get to write, and that made me so sad because I love writing. And
do you do both sides of it, Marinna? Do you write the music and the lyrics? Are you a lyricist, and then somebody puts it? How does that work in your process?
Well, I wrote the lyrics, and then my producer helped me make it into like the actual like song part. So yeah, it was really
so cool. So where do you get your inspiration? That's what we have people. We have lots of people saying you're stunning. They love your background. So kudos to you. I think it's so important to follow your dream, even if you're at 16. So let's talk a little bit about COVID, because you mentioned it. You're a pandemic. You're trying to come up. You're trying to rewrite. You're trying to figure out what you want to do. And a lot of artists struggled during that time because it was a whole new world. No performance, no getting together. There were no coffee houses to sing in, no places to go on stage. What did you do? You said you wrote. Did you collaborate, or did you write all on your own?
I wrote all the songs on my own during quarantine. And then after that, that's when I kind of told my mom that I really want to start putting my music out for everyone to hear, because I was like, these are really good messages in these songs that I think a lot of people can relate to. And she was like, okay. So then I found a producer in Nashville, and then from then on, it's just the rest is history. It's really
so. What
amazing.
are you doing now with 2021? Do you feel like performances are coming back as you're releasing your music? Are there plans for you to do some live concerts? What's on the agenda for you for 2021?
I would love to perform live and be on stage and be able to meet all my supporters. I would love that. I've always wanted to be able to do that. So hopefully live performances, definitely.
It's coming back, I think. Now, when you write your songs, we had another question, even though you started to answer it earlier. You're not 6 anymore, so it doesn't come for Christmas or summer. Where do you get your inspiration? Are these things that have happened to you, or things that you've actually viewed and you realize that's a cool moment? Where do you get the inspiration to write?
Well, I have different inspirations for each of my songs. Some are from my own personal experience. Some of them are from what's happening around me in the world. And some are just what I love to do and what's fun for me. For Fairy Tale Reality, I got the inspiration because a lot of people around me, especially my friends, were being told that they couldn't go for their dreams and they weren't good enough to be able to reach that goal. And I wrote this song because it's just telling them that life may not be a fairy tale, but as long as you go for your dreams, you can still achieve that. I mean, even I've been told that, and I know a lot of people can relate to that, and it just has a great meaning behind it.
We do. We have naysayers. We have people that are negative, and And if you listen to all that negativity, it can bring you down. I love the fact that you just pushed through that. Do you get emotional when you perform a song that you know you wrote and you know is coming from somewhere in your heart?
Sometimes I do. I just like, if I really like sit down and like think about the lyrics and just really like zone into that song, it's just like, it's so emotional to think back and see how far I've come. My next song, which is called More Than Enough, we're actually working on that one right now. So hopefully that one will be coming out soon. But that one was about my whole experience of being bullied. And I normally don't talk about that kind of thing. I'm not really one to like openly say like this is my experience, but I know a lot of people can relate to that, and people are struggling with that all over the world. And just seeing that in the end, I'm stronger now. It's just, I do get emotional when I listen.
I would. Bullying is such it's prevalent. It's epidemic, I think. And so a lot of you all are bullied so badly, and we don't, sometimes as parents, we don't know unless you share. We're not in it every day. And then I see the after effects of it. I see adults who were bullied and are still trying to figure out how to maneuver through that. So kudos to you for sharing that, because people, I promise you, people will be inspired by that and moved, because a lot of times you feel like you're the only one going through it. You're the only one who understands what it's like to be bullied. And so that is a very emotional thing. So kudos to you for sharing that. Before we get to music, tell me what your plans are for 2021. You obviously are talking about a song that you're working on. Is there going to be, you know, I don't know what people call it these days. Is it an album? Is it a single? Is it, how do you release things? What's your plan for 2021?
Yes, I hope to release several more singles before I go on to an album. One day I hope to like write an album, but right now I'm just doing singles and seeing how those do and seeing what everybody likes, and just experimenting with all these different things, and some with messages and some with fun times that you love. It's just, I love experimenting with all the different genres and everything like that, and just finding really where I want to be, whether it's like pop country or pop or hip hop pop, and just there's so many different things.
Kudos to you for being, I know your mom's around there somewhere, I bet. She's been very patient. So thank you, Cindy. I think that you are incredibly poised and very old soulish when you answer. So I think it's amazing. I think that that is probably where people will connect with you, because your words don't sound like a 16-year-old. They sound like some sage advice and some experience. So thank you for sharing that and being vulnerable enough. All right. Music is what everybody wants. So tell us what you're going to perform for us today. And we didn't get a chance to talk about this. I take myself off and make you full and center, mainly because I tend to move or get emotional too. So you take me out. Nobody wants to see me moving to the music. Tell us what you're going to perform for us.
I'm going to be performing Fairy Tale Reality for you guys. It's actually up right now on all of your favorite platforms, so you can stream it anytime you want.
I love it. All right. Marinna Andriopoulos. Andriopoulos. I'm sorry, Mom, about that. All you.
We have Cinderella, Ariel, and Anna too. Saved by their Prince Charming, riding off in a sunset blue. But no, that's not me. I am what you see. Life's no fairy tale, just living in this reality. But I believe that I can share my shining crown. Be the light that picks you up when you fall to the ground. Wishing on a North Star, pennies in a well. Waving magic wands and casting tricks and spells. That's all fine and grand if I were in Neverland. But I'm just a girl in a mundane world, living my fairy tale, ordinary reality.
First of all, you know, when you do a cappella, people don't understand how hard that can be. It's really difficult, because that means that you have nothing else to guide you but your own pitch and your own ability to hear the music. Such great tone. I love it. Is your family, is your mom, your dad, everybody, are they all, were they all musical, or is this just a gift that came out of nowhere and nobody else can sing? What's that like?
No, my family's not really like musical. It's just like something that I have. Like, I don't know.
It's funny because a lot of times it's usually one or the other. I have musical guests that come on and they grew up in a musical family. They know how to play every instrument. It's what they always knew they wanted to do. And then there's some who came from tone deaf, not that that's your background, but they have nobody in the family that's musically inclined. And you know that's some crazy gift that was given to you. But beautiful, beautiful. What do you want people to know about your music style? So we got to hear that song. Would you consider it pop? Would you consider it country pop? How do you put it into any kind of category?
Right now, I'm still trying to, figure out what really like suits me the best. That one is more country pop, but I'm definitely going to be moving into more of the pop side with my next upcoming songs. So there's going to be a little bit of both.
Wonderful. All right. So tell people how they can buy your music, find you on all of the platforms. What's the best way for people to follow you and get your music? Because honestly, guys, we want to support our artists. Let's download their music. Let's stream it. Let's whatever it is to support them. Get on there because these talents need it. It's been a crazy year or so.
So you can follow me at Marinna Andriopoulos on Instagram and TikTok, and Marinna Music on Twitter and Facebook. And you can find Fairy Tale Reality and any of my new upcoming songs on Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, Apple Play, anywhere that you listen to your favorite music. You can find it on all of those platforms.
Marinna Andriopoulos.
Yes.
All right, good. All right, so I did it. Thank you so much. You had tons of love on here. Just reach out to everybody when you can. They'll go out and support Marinna. I've tagged her on the posts. You can find her everywhere if you want to find out more about her music, and you can find her. Reach out to me and I'll put you in touch. Thank you. Thanks to your mom for being patient. And you guys did an amazing job. The background looks awesome. So it was awesome. And you have so much love going on the show on all my platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, of course. So, and LinkedIn. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Marinna, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, guys, go out and support Marinna. Her voice is beautiful. Do you know how hard it is to sing with no music in the background? Trust me, it's tough.